because it boggled my mind that was the longest women's match in the history of AEW. I thought it was an excellent match. I really enjoyed every second. I told you that Statlander turn was coming, and I thought it was done very well. I love this whole thing, man. I love everything that these ladies did the next day on Dynamite. Mercedes Moné now faces. We're seeing Mercedes Moné wrestle again.
Yeah,
and it's fantastic stuff. She is excellent at what she does, even if she's back on playing a babyface role. But that's okay. We'll get past that really fast. I was amazed though that was at 18 minutes the longest women's match in AEW history, and that makes me really angry. So, what do you have to say about that? And then we'll go through Double or Nothing.
Well, honestly, I did not know that until you just said that. I had not heard that. And that kind of makes sense because he's just Tony Khan, for everything he does, dream matches galore, he's really struggled with the women's division, in my opinion. So he could use some help. And that's mainly why I want Rebecca Quinn there, because just put her in charge of the division after she retires. Like I'm talking about people that need to be like, put Bryan Danielson in charge of the men, Rebecca Quinn in charge of the women. Now we get a company. The less Tony Khan has to do, it's better for me. But I loved Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale's match. I love that twist, the Statlander turn. I thought it was expertly done. Stokely Hathaway is awesome. And Statlander looked like a Adonis. I can't think of another word on Dynamite. She looked incredible. She should be. I see. This is what pisses me off. And now I'm going to get back into my pessimism about AEW. I see fans going, Chris Statlander finally getting that singles push. She beat Jade Cargill to win the TBS championship last year, and they flopped. They did nothing with her. So that's why I don't get too excited, because I see all the talent that all these people have. What are you going to do with it? But Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale was great. I think Willow Nightingale came out of that match an even bigger star. She's a massive baby face. I think she's awesome. But overall, it was great. And I'm not a huge fan of Sky Blue yet. I think she was revealed to be the one who attacked Mercedes Moné in that locker room. Whatever with that. But once we get to that Statlander storyline and whatever, if Statlander goes after the TBS championship, whatever they get planning, I'm into it, just because Mercedes Moné is back in the ring. It's been fun.
There was a couple of retreads on this Dynamite, the Sky Blue thing being one of them. We're wrapping up stories that should have been wrapped up by the pay-per-view, like Swerve Strickland fighting Kill Switch because we had to do a House of Dragon promo and he cuts the hair off. You just beat Christian. You just beat the final boss. You shouldn't be facing a mid-card boss afterwards. But whatever, we're moving forward. Double or Nothing. The biggest things that came out of Double or Nothing, one of them was right at the start. MJF returned. He attacked Adam Cole. He's not coming back for a while. He's still dealing with that injury, baby. But MJF is back looking as tanned as I've ever seen. Man, MJF is back in our lives, man. Before we move on to the best matches of Double or Nothing, were you happy that this is how they revealed his comeback here? Are you happy? Obviously, you're happy he's back.
Yeah, I mean, the promo, it was a weird segment, and now it makes sense that they're like trying to wrap. Segment. Yeah, they're trying to wrap up the Adam Cole storyline, like, because he's still injured, still nowhere close to returning. The man jumped off an entrance ramp 6 months.
Crazy.
It's so sad. Like his AEW run, he's so talented. I'm not shitting on him, but it's just some guys are injury prone, and that just, man, hopefully he gets like a couple of years of greatness still.
Hopefully.
Like, I'm at that point with him. Like, it's getting sad at this point. But I didn't like the way they started that segment, because Roderick Strong had just been defeated by Will Ospreay, and Adam Cole was nowhere to be seen, and then he comes out after the match. I hate it. Do it before the match if you're going to do it at all.
Do it before the match. Have that open the show.
Exactly,
welcome to Double or Nothing. Adam Cole's music hits. That's the way you open the show. Yeah. Sorry, keep going.
No, I completely agree with you. But once we get past that, once MJF just has the microphone in his hands, he's special. That's what I love. He's an asshole. I can agree with that, but that's what was magical about CM Punk. When he talks, people listen. MJF has that quality, and they can't let him go. I'm going to shout it. They can't let that guy go. And thankfully, it appears he signed a new deal or an extension last year. He's got a tattoo of AEW on his calf.
That's
like weird. So here, he's going to be covering up with a WWE tattoo in 4 years. But it's going to be great for a while, and they need him back, man. It's just for people like me, for the people that like the wrestling style that I like, the promo story-driven, less spot fest type stuff. They need that guy back, and he looks like the Wolverine, and he was dressed like Triple H in 2022. It was just a very odd segment overall, But good, decent promo, and I like how he said he's not going to be joking around anymore. He basically just said it's like no more of the like singing and tap dance.
He's back to being the MJF we know and love. No more kangaroo kicks. I'm all for it.
I like the kangaroo kick though. I thought that was funny.
Well, everything he does, and it's truly this. Everything he does works because, as you said, there's a story behind it. He's not just pulling the kangaroo kick off because he saw it happen in a some random video online. No, there's stories behind this stupid shit that he does. But I'm very happy he's back.